All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. And as always, giving a special peace and blessings and salutations to the elect. All right, I'm the brother Zion, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to feed the sheep and the lambs of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And this is going to be a commentary lesson on this Kyrie Irving situation, because they're basically trying to control the narrative now, and you know the Idumeans, okay, are trying to paint a picture that everybody is anti them, you know. Now meanwhile, you know, if Jake can be talked about, Jake can be enslaved for hundreds of years. You know, Jake can go through the damn depths of hell and nobody says anything. But as soon as they see, Jake waking up a little bit and posting certain things, they're gonna try to come after you. And ultimately, the end goal is to demonize this truth. That's what they want to do. So I'm gonna play this interview, and this was after the game, and I'm gonna commentate here and there. Okay. So here we go.
And it's a title given to Christ, Philippians 2:11. And my name translates in the Hebrew language as Yahweh. So I went on the Amazon Prime. I was like, you know what, let me see if there are any documentaries on Yahweh. So went in the search bar, typed in Yahweh. That came up. Went out and shared it on my platform.
And we know the true name of the Lord is Yahweh, right? And Kyrie is kind of, you know, if you follow him, he's kind of all over the place with his beliefs. You know, I believe he's actually a Gadite or a Reubenite, if I'm not mistaken. He goes into a lot of Native American, Seminole Indian history, you know. But I believe he's a Gadite or a Reubenite, you know. But he said his name translates to Yahweh, okay? But we know the real name of the Lord is Yahweh. Now, this all goes back to him posting that documentary that was on Amazon Prime, From Hebrews to Negroes. Now, when E-sau saw that, they had a damn fit. They're like, oh no, you know, he can, because he has a big platform, you know, he can potentially wake some people up. So what did they do? They tried to change the narrative and say that he was anti you know what. But he's gonna go in on these damn reporters, man.
That was my night. In terms of the backlash, or what people call it, we're in 2022. History is not supposed to be hidden from anybody. And I'm not a divisive person when it comes to religion. I embrace all walks of life. You see it on all my platforms. I talk to all races, all cultures, all religions. And my response would be, it's not about educating yourself on what Semitism is and what anti-Semitism is. It's really about learning the root words of where these come from and understanding that this is an African heritage that is also belonging to the people. Africa is in it, whether we want to dismiss it or not. So
the scriptures say Jerusalem is the mother of us all, you know, and that's where a lot of these guys, they go off. But a lot of them actually are watching the videos, you know. They could be just learning, but of course we know we're not African, okay?
The claims of anti-Semitism and who are the original chosen people of God, and we go into these religious conversations and it's a big no-no. I don't live my way like that. I don't live my life that way. Excuse me. I grew up in a melting pot, and I say a melting pot of all races: white, black, red, yellow, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, and you can see the way I live my life now. I'm not here to be divisive, so they could push their agenda. I don't want to say they, because I'm not identifying any one group or race of people, but
he wanted to say they could push their agenda because he knows what it is at the end of the day. He knows, okay?
In a unique position to have a level of influence on my community, and what I post does not mean that I support everything that's being said or everything that's being done, or I'm campaigning for anything. All I do is post things for my people in my community and those that it's actually going to impact. Anybody else that has criticism, it obviously wasn't meant for them.
Hopefully I'm understanding what you said, and I want to make sure I get it right, because I don't want to misquote any part of it.
I don't expect understanding from a media conglomerate group that sincerely talks about the game of basketball, and then we bring up religion as if it's correlative at times when it's convenient for people to bring it up. So please just be direct with your question so we can move on from this and I can talk about the game and go home to my son Elohim and my wife Marlene, okay?
Am I to take it that this was, what you shared was not something that you've even watched?
And at the end of the day, Jake is fed up with this shit, man. You can see it on his face. He's fed up. A lot of these Jakes are fed up, and they're going to start coming out, even though, you know, the prophets, we do the heavy work, the bulk. But you're going to see a lot of these individuals, man, they're going to start coming out more and more on this type of level because the scriptures say knowledge shall be increased.
This was, you did watch it or either watch it or read it.
I had a lot of time last year to read a lot. Read a whole bunch. Good and bad about the truth of our world.
So then do you, I guess, understand or not understand those that might imply that that work had anti-Semitic leanings in it? I only ask this because the tweet is still up there, so
we're in 2022. It's on Amazon, a public platform.
And that's another thing. The movie that he put up on his Instagram story was on a public platform, but these devils will try to come and say, "Oh, there's anti." What do you mean? Amazon is owned by a small hat, a rat. Okay, just like all these other companies, man.
If you want to go watch it or not is up to you. There's things being posted every day.
The problem was it was talking about us being Israelites. The movie that he posted, From Hebrews to Negroes. E-sau don't like that. Okay? But guess what? It's too late. The truth is already out there, man.
I am no different than the next human being, so don't treat me any different. You guys come in here and make up this powerful influence I have over top of the adultery of, oh, you cannot post that. Why not? Why not? I don't hear an uproar of that.
And basically what he said was when they blurted out is, now that Elon Musk is taking over Twitter, you see the N-word all over Twitter. He said he don't see an uproar about that, you know? And he's right. Because E-sau wants to focus on certain things.
I'm not here to be divisive on what's going on this or that. I'm not comparing Jews to blacks. I'm not comparing white to black. I'm not doing that. That conversation is dismissive, and it constantly revolves around the rhetoric of who are the chosen people of God. And I'm not here to argue over a person or a culture or religion or what they believe. No, this is what is here. It's on a public platform. Did I do anything illegal?
And the chosen people of the Most High is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And Kyrie Irving knows that. Okay? He knows that. This truth is out there. Everybody knows now who the true biblical Israelites are.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did I do anything illegal? Did I hurt anybody? Did I harm anybody? Am I going out and saying that I hate one specific group of people? So out of all the judgment that people got from me posting, I just, without talking to me, and then I respect what Joe said, but there has a lot to do with the not ego or pride of how proud I am to be an African heritage, but also to be living as a free black man here in America, knowing the historical complexities for me to get here. So I'm not gonna.
Now, if he would have said he was an Israelite, they would have had a damn fit, you know. But he keeps throwing that African word out there, which he may truly believe he's an African. Who knows? But I believe he does know he's an Israelite, you know. But Jake can't let go of that back to Africa shit, man.
Stand down on anything that I believe in. I'm only gonna get stronger because I'm not alone. I have a whole army around me.
Kyrie, while we're on the topic of
he has a whole army around him.
Promotion, why did you decide to promote something that Alex Jones said?
That was a few weeks ago. I do not stand with Alex Jones' position, narrative, court case that he had with Sandy Hook, or any of the kids that felt like they had to relive trauma, or parents that had to relive trauma, or to be dismissive to all the lives that were lost during that tragic event. My post was a post from Alex Jones that he did in the early 90s or late 90s about secret societies in America of occults, and it's true. So I wasn't identifying with anything of being a campaignist for Alex Jones or anything. I'm just there to post. And it's funny, and it's actually hilarious because out of all the things I posted that day, that was the one post that everyone chose to see.
Because E-sau wants to control the narrative. You know? That's why.
It just goes back to the way our world is and works. I'm not here to complain about it. I just exist.
And to follow up on the promotion of the movie and the book,
Can you please stop calling it a promotion? What am I promoting?
put it out on your platform.
That's the trickery of the devil, man. That's the trickery of the devil.
But I'm promoting it. Do you see me doing? Do you see me
By
in front of
putting it out there,
the
people
title?
are going to say that you are
Yeah, I put it out
promoting.
there just like you put things out there, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's not
You put
stuff.
things out there for a living, right?
Right, but my stuff is
Great. So
not
let's move on.
filled
Let's
with
move on.
anti-Semitic
Let's
stuff.
move on. Don't dehumanize me up here.
I'm not doing that.
Another
You're free
human
to
being.
post
I can
what.
post whatever I want. So
You can
say
post
that and shut it down and move on to the next question.
But Kyrie, you have to understand
Jake is fed up, man.
that by
I don't have to understand anything from you.
But it's
Nothing.
not me.
Nothing.
By
It's no
posting
people that
what
you're
you
making
did,
up, bro. Move on.
But by posting
Move
what
on.
you
Next
did,
question.
anybody
Do
is
you
going
guys
to
have
look
any more
at
questions
it and
for
they're
me?
going to say,
You guys have any more
does he have
questions? Because this is going to be a
anti-Semitic
clip.
beliefs?
This is going to be a clip that he's going to marvel at. Is this any more questions?
But you're not answering the question.
No, this is another answering your question. Oh my God, let's make another Instagram clip so we could be famous again. Next question.
Kyrie, basketball related.
And there you go, man. Hey, so E's trying to control the narrative, and he's about to be through. His ass is out of there, man. You know, the truth is out there. Shalom.